1991, June, Chicago, United Center, NBA Finals, Game 5, Chicago Bulls versus Los Angeles Lakers. Score, 108-101, Bulls won, champions. First-time champions, historic moment, incredible moment, perfect moment. Court erupts, players running, celebrating, hugging, crying, Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, John Paxson, everyone embracing, everyone happy, everyone champion. Michael Jordan in center, ball in hands, Larry O'Brien trophy coming, heavy trophy, gold trophy, dream trophy. Michael holds it, lifts it, kisses it. We did it. We're champions. Our first championship. Crowd going wild. 20,000 people clapping, screaming, MVP, MVP, MVP. Michael crying. Happy tears, success tears, victory tears. Happiest moment of his life. Most proud moment, most perfect moment, looking at cameras. This is for my dad, James Jordan. Dad, I promised you. Here's the championship. Thinking about father. Sitting in stands, crying, proud crying, looking at son, champion son. Michael turns, looks, sees father, smiles, points. For you, Dad, all for you. Celebration continues. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, then head in the locker room. Team, coaches, media, everyone together, everyone happy, everyone champion. Locker room chaos, champagne popping, music blasting, everyone dancing, having fun, celebrating. Phil Jackson, coach. Guys, our first championship, but not the last. This is just the beginning. Players shouting, more championships. Michael sitting, resting, sweating, tired, but happy, so happy. Happiest day of his life. Scottie comes over. MJ, we did it, man. We're champions. Michael laughing. I know, Scottie. Unbelievable. Really unbelievable. You gonna call your family? Your mom must be so proud. This question, this innocent question, hits Michael. Mother, Dolores, hasn't called yet. Forgot in excitement, but now remembers. You're right. I should call right now. Goes to phone in corner, corded phone, 1991. No cell phones yet. Dials number, mother's number, North Carolina, Wilmington. Old home, childhood home, ringing 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Then picks up. Hello? Mother's voice. Familiar voice. Strong voice. Authoritative voice. Mom, it's Michael. Mom, listen. We're champions, NBA champions, first championship. We did it, Mom. Can you believe it? Michael excited. Breathless. Happy like child. 28 years old. But right now feels like 8 years old. Telling mother about his success, waiting for mother's reaction, expecting, well done, son, so proud, expecting, you're amazing, but silence comes. Long silence, heavy silence, strange silence. Mom, you there? Did you hear? We're champions. Then mother's voice, but different voice, cold voice, distant voice, stranger voice. I heard Michael, I heard, wait. What? Why this voice? Why cold? Why distant? Michael's face changing. Smile disappearing. Mom? Something wrong? You okay? I'm fine, Michael. Are you okay? Of course I'm okay. We're champions. Happiest day. Silence. Silence again. Then mother speaks. Speaks slowly. Speaks thoughtfully. Speaks painfully. You ask if I'm proud, Michael. Want me to tell you truth? Of course, Mom. Of course you're proud, right? I don't know, Michael. Really don't know. These words. These shocking words. Freeze, Michael. What do you mean, don't know? Mom, I'm champion. NBA champion. Achieved my dreams. Your dreams, Michael. Yours. But the boy I raised, that boy is gone. What? Mom? What are you saying? I don't understand. Dolores takes deep breath, preparing. About to say hard things. Painful things. But true things. Necessary things. Michael, I watch you. Watch on television. Read in newspapers. You play basketball. Play amazingly. Best player. I know. Everyone knows, but what, Mom? But I don't recognize you. Don't recognize you anymore. That person I see on court. That's not you. Not the Michael I raised. That's someone else. A stranger. Cold. Hard. Ruthless. Yelling at own teammates. belittling them, humiliating them. Who is that, Michael? Were you like that? Did I raise you like that? Michael's breath stops. These accusations, these words. From mother. Mom, I just want to win. Want to be the best. That's what I work for. Win. Always win. But at what cost, Michael? Losing your humanity, your soul, who you are. I'm not losing my identity, Mom. I'm still Michael. I'm still your son. No, Michael. My son was kind. My son cared about others. My son was team player. My son was full of love. But you're different. You changed. Maybe you don't see it, but I see it. And I don't like what I see. These words, these devastating words. Michael sitting, phone in hand, speechless, in shock. Around him, celebration continues. Champagne, music, laughter, but Michael not hearing anything, only hearing Mother's voice, that cold voice, that disappointed voice. Mom, I just wanted to make you happy, wanted you to be proud. Wanted me proud? Then why did you become this man, this stranger? The man who yells at Scottie Pippen? The man who belittles Horace Grant? The man who treats teammates ruthlessly when they make mistakes? Is that you, Michael? Is that my son? Mom, they're not playing well enough. I'm just pushing them to... Pushing? No, Michael. Torturing, breaking, destroying. Your standards are high. I understand, but that doesn't give you right to be inhumane. Doesn't give you right to be God. I'm not trying to be God, Mom. Just trying to be champion. And you are. Champion. Congratulations. But what did you lose? Who did you lose? You lost yourself, Michael. And I lost my son. This last sentence, this final blow, destroys Michael. Completely destroys. Mom, please don't say that. I'm telling truth, Michael. Mother's job is tell truth. Everyone praises you, applauds you, admires you. But me, I see truth. And truth is, you became great basketball player, but you became small human being. Mom, congratulations on championship, Michael. Hope it makes you happy. Hope it fills the void. Hope it's enough. Mom, wait, please. Good night, Michael. Take care of yourself. Click. Line goes dead. Mother hangs up, hung up, gone. Michael staring at phone, dead phone, silent phone, empty phone. Around him still celebration. Scottie dancing, Horace laughing, Phil Jackson talking. But Michael frozen, motionless, lost. Slowly puts phone down, sits, leans against locker, holds head in hands, and cries. Cries silently in locker room in middle of celebration on championship night, on what should be happiest day of his life. Crying. Scottie notices. MJ, you okay, man? Michael lifts head, eyes red, wet. I'm fine, just tired. I bet. Amazing game. You talked to family? Yes, talked. What did they say? Happy, right? Michael forces a smile. Yes, happy. Lie, but has to. Because truth too painful. Truth too heavy. Truth unbearable. Celebration continues. Goes on for hours, but Michael not there. Physically there, but soul absent. Soul trapped in Mother's words. Those cold words, those judging words. I don't recognize you. You're not the boy I raised. You became great basketball player, but small human being. These words. Repeating. Spinning in head. Won't stop spinning. Never will stop. Late night celebration continues. Then hotel, luxury room, big bed. But Michael can't sleep. Staring at ceiling. Thinking about Mother. Thinking about words. Is she right? Did I really change? Did I really become bad person? Remembering past season, past years, practice, yelling at teammates. Faster, better. This isn't how you win championships. Game. When Scottie makes mistake. What are you doing? That pass was open. Didn't you see? Locker room. When Horace doesn't play defense. Why are you here? To play or to watch? Ruthless words. Hard words, hurtful words, but purpose, win, become champion, be the best. Is that wrong? Is that bad? According to Mother, yes. Wrong. Bad. Inhumane. Michael turns over. Buries face in pillow. Cries. Cries again. Championship trophy in room. Larry O'Brien trophy. Gold, shiny, beautiful. But right now, meaningless. You became great basketball player, but small human being. This sentence, this damn sentence. Shadows trophy, Shadows championship, Shadows everything. Morning comes, Michael hasn't slept. Eyes swollen, head hurting, heart broken. Press conference, champion team. Questions, answers, smiles, photos. Michael, how does championship feel? Forced smile. Amazing, like a dream. What did your family say? Hesitation. They're proud, very happy. Another lie, but necessary. Because truth is complicated, truth is painful, truth is secret. Days pass, weeks, championship celebration continues, Chicago streets celebration, official ceremony, million people, everyone happy, everyone proud, everyone applauding. Michael there, smiling, waving, but inside empty, completely empty, thinking about mother, thinking about conversation, thinking about words, every day thinking, every moment thinking. Tried calling again, yes, several times, but mother not answering, or talking short, talking cold, talking distant. Mom, I'm sorry, please talk to me. Not about apologizing, Michael, about changing, really changing. How do I change? What should I do? Find your humanity, your lost humanity. Without that championship is empty. Phone hangs up again. Michael alone again. Again, alone. 1992, season starts. New season, champions return. Goal, second championship. Michael playing great, but playing different. More human, not yelling at teammates, yelling less, criticizing, but constructive criticism. Not hurtful, not destructive. Scotty notices. MJ, you're different this season. More, softer. Michael looks. Good different or bad different? Good man, definitely good. More team player, more human. This word, human, mother's word. Humanity, being human, staying human. 1992 season, finals again, championship again, second in row. Chicago Bulls dynasty beginning. Michael calling mother after second championship. Nervous call, hoping call. Mom, we won again. Second championship. I saw Michael. Congratulations. Still cold, still distant, but less, little less, maybe. Mom, did you see difference in how I played, how I treated teammates? Pause, long pause. Then mother speaks, softer speaks, gentler speaks. I saw something, Michael. Something small. But something, you're trying, I see that. Keep trying, not full approval, but acknowledgement, small acknowledgement. Michael takes it, grateful takes it. I will, Mom, I promise I'll keep trying. Years pass, 1993, third championship, three-peat, historic achievement. Michael calling mother after each one. Each time conversation warmer, little warmer, slowly, warming. 1993, July, father dies. James Jordan murdered, shot, killed, gone forever. Michael devastated, completely devastated. Calls mother, crying calls. Mom, Dad is gone. Dolores crying too. I know, baby, I know. I should have spent more time with him. Should have. Michael, he was proud of you. So proud. Knew that, always knew that. But was I good son, was I? You were his son. He loved you, completely. Always. This conversation, this tragic conversation, brings them closer. Grief connects, pain heals. Michael retires, 1993. Can't play without father. Too much pain, too much loss. Plays baseball instead. Father's dream, trying to honor father, but baseball, not basketball, not his calling, not his purpose. 1995, returns. Comes back to basketball because realizes something. Basketball is who he is. Can't run from it, can't hide from it, must embrace it, but different now. Changed now, more mature, more human, treats teammates better, respects them, encourages them, builds them up instead of tearing down. Scotty notices, you're different, MJ. Really different. What changed? Michael thinks. About mother, about words, about father, about loss, about life. I learned something, Scotty. Learned that being great at basketball doesn't make you a great person. these are different things, different skills, different values, and I want to be both. Great player and great person, not just one, both. 1996, returns to finals, 4th championship. After father's death, after retirement, after return, emotional championship, meaningful championship. Michael on floor, after winning, holding ball, crying. This is for you, Dad. This is for you. Calls mother, different call, emotional call, real call. Mom, we won, 4th championship, and Mom, I want to say something. What, Michael? You were right. Years ago, 1991, when you said I'd changed, said I'd lost my humanity, you were right. I did. I became obsessed, became ruthless, became someone I didn't like. But I'm trying, really trying, to be better, to be the Michael you raised, to be human again. Silence, long silence. Then mother speaks, voice thick with emotion, with tears, with love. I know, baby. I see it. I've been watching every game, every interview, every moment, and I see my son again, not the stranger, my Michael, my boy, and I'm proud. So proud, not just of championships, but of who you're becoming, who you are. That's what makes me proud. Michael, crying, happy tears, healing tears, redemption tears. Thank you, Mom. Thank you for telling me truth. Thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for loving me enough to be honest. That's what mothers do, Michael. We love, we tell truth, even when hard, especially when hard, because that's real love, honest love, true love. This conversation, this healing conversation, marks a turning point, real turning point, complete turning point. 1997, 5th championship, flu game, famous game, sick but won, proved something. Not just a world, to himself, to mother. 1998, 6th championship, last shot, last dance, perfect ending, walking away at top. Michael calls mother, last championship call, different call, full circle call. Mom, 6 championships, 6, did it. I know, baby. I watched, all of them, every one. And you know what I saw? What, Mom? I saw my son. In all 6, but especially last 3, I saw kindness, saw leadership, saw humanity, saw Michael. Real Michael, that's what matters. Not trophies, not rings. You, being you, real you, good you. You made me better, Mom. Your words, 1991, those hard words, they hurt, but they were necessary. They changed me, really changed me. Saved me, actually. You saved yourself, Michael. I just pointed direction. You walked the path. You did the work. You became better. I love you, Mom. I love you too, baby. Always have. Always will. Even when hard. Even when disappointing. Even when lost. Always love. Always. They talk more. Long talk. Deep talk. Healing talk. Years of distance closing. Years of coldness warming. Years of healing. After hanging up, Michael sits, thinks about 1991, about that phone call, about mother's words, about journey. I don't recognize you. You're not my son anymore. At the time, devastating words, destroying words. But now sees differently, sees truth, sees gift. Mother's words were gift, hard gift, painful gift, but gift nonetheless, because they woke him up. Showed him truth, forced him to look in mirror and see what he'd become. Without those words, would have continued, would have won championships but lost humanity, would have been great player but terrible person. Mother's love, tough love, honest love, real love, the kind of love that tells truth even when hurts, especially when hurts, because that's what real love does. Protects, guides, saves. Michael learned something profound, something important, something life-changing. Success without character is empty. Achievement without humanity is hollow. Being great at something doesn't excuse being terrible to people. You can be both. Great player and great person. Excellent and kind. Successful and human. These aren't contradictory. They're complementary. They're essential. Takes work. Takes awareness. Takes willingness to hear hard truths. Takes humility to admit when wrong. Takes courage to change. But possible. Really possible. Completely possible. 2009. Hall of Fame speech. Michael talks about many people, thanks many people. But one section especially emotional about mother. My mother, Dolores Jordan. Strongest woman I know. Wisest woman I know. She taught me many things, but most important thing, she taught me that being great at basketball doesn't give me excuse to be terrible to people. She held me accountable, even when I didn't want to hear it, even when I was on top of world. She told me truth, and that truth changed my life, made me better person, better man, better son. So thank you, Mom, for loving me enough to be honest, for caring enough to confront, for being strong enough to tell me what I needed to hear, not what I wanted to hear. I love you. Thank you. Camera pans to Dolores. In audience, crying, proud crying, happy crying, mother crying, her son acknowledging her, thanking her, honoring her. Their journey wasn't easy, wasn't smooth, wasn't perfect, but it was real. It was honest. It was love. Sometimes love means hard conversations. Sometimes love means disappointing someone in moment to help them in long run. Sometimes love means being unpopular to be truthful. Sometimes love means tough love. Dolores gave that. Tough love, honest love, real love, and Michael received that, heard that, applied that, became better. This is a lesson for everyone, for anyone, for you. Maybe you're successful. Maybe you're achieving. Maybe you're on top. But are you kind? Are you human? Are you treating people well? Or have you become so focused on success that you forgot about character? So obsessed with winning that you lost your humanity? If someone tells you truth, hard truth, uncomfortable truth, don't dismiss them. Don't attack them. Don't push away. Listen. Really listen. Consider. Because maybe they're right. Maybe they see something you don't. Maybe they're giving you gift. Hard gift, but gift. Michael's mother saved him. With one phone call, one hard conversation, one painful truth. I don't recognize you. You're not my son anymore. At time, devastating. Now, life-saving, because those words woke him up, changed his path, made him look at himself honestly, made him choose differently, made him become better. This is power of truth, power of honesty, power of tough love, power of someone loving you enough to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Who in your life tells you truth? Who holds you accountable? Who loves you enough to be honest even when hurts? If you have that person, treasure them, listen to them, thank them, because they're rare, they're precious, they're gift. If you don't have that person, find them. Seek them. Create relationship where honesty is valued over comfort, where truth matters more than ego, where love means accountability, not just affirmation. And maybe you need to be that person for someone else, for child, for friend, for colleague, for someone. Tell truth, even when hard, even when unpopular, even when might hurt in moment, because sometimes that pain is necessary, sometimes that discomfort is healing, sometimes that hard conversation is life-saving. Dolores Jordan showed us that. Michael Jordan showed us that. Their story shows us that. Success without character is empty. Achievement without humanity is hollow. Being great at something doesn't excuse being terrible to people. You can be both, great and kind, excellent and human, successful and good. But it takes awareness, takes honesty, takes willingness to hear hard truths, takes courage to change, takes work. Do that work. Be that person. Live that truth. Not just for your success, but for your soul. Not just for your achievements, but for your humanity. Not just for your legacy, but for you. Real you, true you, good you, human you. That's what matters. That's what lasts. That's what counts. Remember Michael crying on championship night. Most successful moment, most painful moment, because success without mother's approval, success without being a good person, that's not real success. That's hollow. But Michael changed, listened, learned, grew, became better, and earned back not just championships, but something more important. Mother's pride, mother's approval, mother's love, not because of trophies, because of character, not because of achievements, because of humanity, not because of what he won, because of who he became. That's real victory. That's real success. That's real legacy. Choose that. Live that. Be that. Because in end, what matters isn't how many trophies you won, how many achievements you accumulated, how much success you had. What matters is who you were, how you treated people, whether you maintained your humanity, whether you stayed you, real you, good you, human you. That's everything. That's truth. That's life. But let's go deeper, understand more. Complete story. Years after 1991, Michael thinking, always thinking, about that night, about that call, about mother. 2003, retirement, final retirement, real retirement, career over, basketball done, new chapter beginning. Michael sitting home, Chicago mansion, big house, empty house, quiet house, phone rings, mother calling, regular call, weekly call, connection, call. Michael, how are you, son? Good, mom. Adjusting to retirement, strange feeling, not playing anymore, I imagine. Basketball was your life. 20 years. Now what? Good question. Great question. Hard question. Don't know, Mom. Figuring it out. Day by day. You'll find your way. Always do. Always have. Michael pauses. Wants to ask something. Been wanting to ask for years. Never asked. Too scared. Too vulnerable. Mom, can I ask you something about 1991? Of course, Michael. Anything. That night, championship night, when I called, you said those things, hard things. I don't recognize you. You're not my son. Did you mean it? Really mean it? Dolores pauses. Long pause. Important pause. Honest pause. Yes, Michael, I meant it. Every word. In that moment, I truly didn't recognize the man I saw on television. The man yelling at teammates. The man being ruthless. That wasn't my son. That was stranger. Did you regret saying it? After? Regret? No, never regretted. But did I hurt? Yes, deeply. Because hurting you hurt me. But sometimes pain is necessary. Sometimes hurt is healing. Sometimes hard words are medicine. Michael crying. Quietly crying. Grateful crying. Understanding. Crying. You saved me, Mom. You know that? Those words, that conversation, changed everything, woke me up, made me see myself, made me change. You saved yourself, Michael. I just held up mirror. You looked, you saw, you chose to change. That was you, your courage, your growth, your choice. But without your words, I wouldn't have looked, wouldn't have seen, wouldn't have changed. Maybe, maybe not. But I'm glad I said them. Glad you heard them. Glad you listened. Thank you, Mom, for loving me enough to be honest, for caring enough to confront, for being brave enough to tell truth even when hurt both of us. That's what love is, Michael. Real love. Not just celebrating when things good, but confronting when things wrong. Not just supporting what you do, but challenging who you're becoming. That's love, this conversation. This healing conversation. This complete conversation. Michael realizes something profound. Mother's love was constant. Never changed, never wavered. But expression changed. Sometimes soft, sometimes hard, sometimes gentle, sometimes tough. All forms, same source. Love, pure love, real love, complete love. 2005. Michael becomes majority owner, Charlotte Bobcats. New role, different role, leadership role, but different leadership. First team meeting, players assembled. Nervous, meeting owner, meeting legend, meeting Michael Jordan. Michael speaks. Different speech. Unexpected speech. Honest speech. Gentlemen, I'm your owner. But more than that, I want to be mentor, guide, support. I played this game 15 years. Learned many things. Some good way, some hard way, some painful way. Players listening, attentive listening, curious listening. When I was player, I was hard, too hard, ruthless, demanded perfection, yelled when didn't get it, broke down teammates, thought that was leadership, thought that was strength, but I was wrong. That wasn't leadership. That was tyranny. Shock. Players looking at each other. Did Michael Jordan just admit he was wrong? Admit he was too hard? Real leadership is different. Is pushing people to be better, but building them up, not tearing down. Is demanding excellence, but with respect, with dignity, with humanity. That's what I'll try to do here. Push you, challenge you, but respect you, honor you. See you as humans, not just players. Humans. Players moved, touched, grateful. Because this owner, this legend, just gave them gift. Gift of respect, gift of dignity, gift of humanity. This approach, learned from Mother, from her words, from her love, from her truth. Over years, Michael applies this in business, in ownership, in mentorship. Different Michael, changed Michael, better Michael, not perfect, never perfect, still demanding, still intense, but human, really human, truly human. Players respond, work hard, give their best, not from fear, from respect, from loyalty, from love. This is leadership, real leadership, effective leadership, human leadership. 2010. Interview, Sports Illustrated, deep interview, reflective interview, honest interview. Interviewer asks, Michael, you're known as fierce competitor, ruthless even, but those who work with you now say you're different. What changed? Michael thinks, long think, honest think, vulnerable think. My mother changed me. 1991, night I won first championship. I called her, excited, happy, expected praise, got truth instead. Hard truth. She told me I'd changed, said I'd lost my humanity, said I'd become someone she didn't recognize. Those words destroyed me, but also saved me because they were true, completely true, painfully true. How did they save you? They woke me up, made me look at myself honestly, made me see what I'd become, obsessed, ruthless, inhumane, winning at all costs, even cost of my soul. My mother's words made me realize success without character is empty. Achievement without humanity is hollow. You can win every game and still lose yourself. And what's the point of that? So you changed? I tried, really tried. Didn't happen overnight, took years. Still working on it actually, but yes, changed. Became more aware, more conscious, more human, better person, better leader, better man. What would you tell young athletes, young competitors, young people driven to succeed? Michael looks directly at camera. This message important, really important, life important. Would tell them, be great, work hard, pursue excellence, but don't lose yourself. Don't lose your humanity. Don't become so obsessed with winning that you forget about being a good person. Because in end, what matters isn't how much you won. What matters is who you were, how you treated people, whether you maintained your humanity, whether you stayed you. Powerful message, hard-learned message, painful message, but true message. And if my pain can help someone else, if my mistake can prevent someone else's, then worth it. Really worth it. Completely worth it. This interview goes viral. Millions watch, millions share, millions respond. Comments flooding, I needed to hear this. I'm so driven to succeed, I've been terrible to people around me. Time to change. My boss is like young Michael, ruthless, makes everyone miserable. Wish he'd hear this message. This is what real strength looks like. Admitting mistakes, growing, changing. Thank you, Michael. My father never admitted when wrong, never changed, never grew. This makes me respect Michael even more. One comment catches Michael's attention. Young player, college basketball. Writes, Mr. Jordan, I'm star player on my team. Everyone says I'm next you. I've been hard on teammates, really hard. Thought that's what leaders do. But after watching this, I realize I'm wrong. I'm being a terrible person. Thank you for showing me different way, better way, human way. Michael reads this, tears forming, because this young player just learned in one video what took Michael years of pain to learn. Mother's words reaching new generation, truth spreading, legacy growing. Michael responds directly, types carefully, honestly, truthfully, young man, Thank you for hearing message. Thank you for being willing to change. That takes courage. Real courage. You can be great player and great person. These aren't contradictory. They're complementary. Push your teammates. Challenge them, but respect them. Build them up. Lead with strength and humanity. That's real leadership. That's real greatness. That's real legacy. Good luck. Believe in you. This exchange goes viral too. Screenshot shared everywhere because people seeing something rare, something precious, something real. Legend mentoring youth, success teaching truth, experience sharing wisdom, generation connecting with generation, human touching human. 2015, Dolores' 75th birthday, big celebration, family gathering, Jordan family reunion, children, grandchildren, everyone together, everyone present. Michael stands, wants to say something, needs to say something, must say something. Mom, today is your day. 75 years, 3/4 century, amazing life, incredible life, influential life, family listening, attentive listening, loving, listening. You gave us many things. Love, support, guidance, education, opportunities, but greatest gift was truth. Honest truth, hard truth, necessary truth. Dolores watching, eyes wet, knowing what's coming, feeling it. 1991, I called you. Championship night. Happiest moment of my career. Expected celebration. Got confrontation instead. You told me I'd changed, lost my humanity, become someone you didn't recognize. Those words crushed me, destroyed me, but also saved me, completely saved me. Family quiet, emotional quiet, sacred quiet. Because those words were true. I had changed, lost myself, become obsessed, ruthless, terrible to people, winning but losing, succeeding but failing, achieving but destroying. Your words woke me up, made me see, made me change, made me better. Michael crying now, full crying, grateful crying, love crying. You could have just congratulated me, celebrated me, been easy supportive mother, but you love me more than that. Love me enough to tell truth. Love me enough to confront. Love me enough to save me. And I'm forever grateful, forever changed, forever better. Because of you, because of your courage, because of your love. Thank you, Mom. Thank you for everything. But especially, thank you for that phone call, that hard conversation, that painful truth. It changed my life, saved my life, made my life. I love you. Thank you. Standing ovation, family clapping, crying, celebrating, Dolores standing, hugging son, both crying, both healing, both complete. I love you, son. Always have. Always will. Proud of you, not for championships, for who you are. Good man, kind man, human man. That's what makes me proud. That's what matters. That's everything. This moment. This beautiful moment, this complete moment, full circle, from pain to healing, from distance to connection, from conflict to peace, years of journey, years of growth, years of becoming. 2020, pandemic, everyone home, isolated, alone, Michael calling mother daily, sometimes twice daily, checking, connecting, loving. Mom, how are you today? Good, Michael, healthy, safe, missing family, but good. Miss you too, Mom. Can't wait to see you again, hug you again. Soon, baby, soon. How are you? Really? I'm okay. Thinking a lot about life, about career, about everything. What are you thinking? Michael pauses. Honest pause, vulnerable pause, real pause. Thinking about how lucky I am that you told me truth. 1991. Because without that, I'd have continued down wrong path, become worse, maybe destroyed relationships completely. Maybe lost family, maybe lost myself, but your courage saved me. Your love changed me. Your truth freed me. Michael, you give me too much credit. You did the work. You made the changes. You chose better, but you showed me the way, pointed direction, gave me map. Without that, would have stayed lost, forever lost, completely lost. Well, I'm glad I said it then. Glad you heard it. Glad you lived it. Me too, Mom. Me too. Silence. Comfortable silence. Loving silence. complete silence. Then Dolores speaks, soft speaks, wise speaks, mother speaks. Michael, you know what makes me most proud? Not championships, not success, not fame. What makes me proud is this: you became man who treats people well, who respects others, who leads with humanity. That's real success. That's real greatness. That's real legacy. Thank you, Mom. That means everything. Everything. I love you, baby. Love you too, Mom. Forever. This conversation, one of thousands, but special, represents everything. Journey, growth, love, truth, healing, everything. 2023. Present day. Michael now 60, Dolores 83, both older, both wiser, both blessed. They talk regularly, weekly, sometimes daily, mother and son, friend and friend, human and human. Sometimes they reference 1991, that night, that call, that moment, always with gratitude, always with recognition, always with peace. Because that moment, that painful moment, that crushing moment turned out to be gift. Greatest gift, most important gift. Gift of truth, gift of honesty, gift of love, strong enough to confront, brave enough to speak, courageous enough to risk. Dolores risked relationship to save son, risked approval to give truth, risked comfort to demand better. That's love. Real love, sacrificial love, courageous love. And Michael received that love, heard that truth, applied that wisdom, became better. Not perfect, never perfect, but better, constantly better, continually better. This is a lesson for everyone, for parents, for children, for friends, for humans. Sometimes love means hard conversations. Sometimes caring means confronting. Sometimes support means challenging. Don't shy away from truth. Don't avoid hard conversations. Don't choose comfort over honesty. Tell truth, even when hurts, even when uncomfortable, even when risky, because that truth might save someone, might change someone, might free someone. Just like Dolores' truth saved Michael, changed Michael, freed Michael, and Michael Sharon saves others, changes others, frees others. This is legacy, real legacy, important legacy, human legacy, not just about basketball, about humanity, not just about winning, about being, not just about success, about character. Choose that, live that, be that for yourself, for others, for everyone. Because we all need that person, that truth teller, that honest voice, that courageous love. Be that person, find that person, thank that person, listen to that person. They might save your life, just like Dolores saved Michael's, just like truth saved him, just like love saved him. This is everything. This is lesson. This is truth. This is life. Never forget it. Never ignore it. Never dismiss it. Hard words can be healing words. Painful truth can be saving truth. Tough love can be best love. Receive it. Give it. Live it. That's real success. That's real greatness. That's real legacy. Not trophies, not achievements, not fame, but character, humanity, truth, love, everything. Choose it. Always. Forever. Completely. That's story. That's truth. That's life. That's everything. Share your story. When did someone love you enough to tell hard truth? How did you respond? Did you listen? Did you change? Did you grow? Tell us. Because these stories matter. These truths matter. These lessons matter. And maybe your story will help someone. Maybe your truth will save someone. Maybe your lesson will change someone. Just like Dolores' truth changed Michael. Just like Michael's Sharon changes us. Just like truth changes everyone. That's power of honesty. That's power of love. That's power of courage to speak truth and humility to hear it. Be that person. Have that courage. Show that love. Live that truth. Always. Forever. Completely. Beautifully. Truthfully. Humanly. That's everything. That's all. That's life.